बच्चों, क्लास 11th में जो चैप्टर हमने लास्ट में किया था लिमिट्स एंड डेरिवेटिव, उसी चैप्टर को आगे बढ़ाते हुए चैप्टर क्लास 12th में हम डिफरेंशिएशन स्टार्ट करेंगे। बेसिक्स आप लोग सभी जानते हैं, उससे आगे जो काम करना है वो क्लास 12th में हम डिफरेंशिएशन में स्टार्ट करेंगे। डिफरेंशिएशन के 3 बेसिक रूल्स होते हैं: प्रोडक्ट रूल, कोशेंट रूल एंड चेन रूल। प्रोडक्ट रूल, quotient rule and chain rule। ये तीनों रूल हम क्लास 11th में कर चुके हैं, लेकिन एक बार फिर से मैं 2-4 क्वेश्चन आपको रिपीट कराता हूं। नाउ फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, सपोज वी आर हैविंग y इज इक्वल टू sin x into x square plus 2. Take this one is first function and this one is second function. If we are having two functions like this, first one is trigonometric function and second one is algebraic function. So take any of the function as first function or any of the function as second function. So what is the basic rule of product rule? So dy by dx is equal to first function differentiation of second function plus second function differentiation of first function. This was the rule. This was the product rule. Now I am doing this question. Here sin x is the first function and x square plus 2 is the second function. So take sin x here. Sin x differentiation of x square plus 2 plus second function. What was the second function? X square plus 2 differentiation of sin x. Sin x was the first function. Clear, children? Now furthermore, do the differentiation of x square plus 2. Where d by dx is written, that function you have to differentiate. Here the sin x is the second function. This was the first function. So you have to do the differentiation of sin x here. Now sin x, leave sin x here as it is, x square plus 2. X square, differentiation of x square using this formula, x raised to power 2. So 2 into x raised to power 2 minus 1. So 2x raised to power 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, that is 1. And this is constant function. 2 is constant function. 2 is constant function. So differentiation of 2 is, differentiation of any constant term is 0. So this is 0. Plus x square plus 2. Differentiation of sin x. Directly you can write the differentiation of sin x is equal to cos x. So this is the final differentiation. Sin x into 2x plus x square plus 2 into cos x. So this is the final answer of sin x into x square plus 2. This was the product rule. Now I am doing one of the question by quotient rule. Let y is equal to tan x plus 1 upon tan x minus 1. This is the question. In quotient rule, what was the formula of quotient rule? dy by dx is equal to first function differentiation of second function minus second function differentiation of first function and dividing by first function square. Dividing by first function square. This first means first function. Now remember here, denominator is always taken first function and numerator is always taken second function. So first of all you will decide which function is first function and which function is second function. In product rule we could take any of the function as first function or second function, but here you have to remember, in quotient rule the denominator will be taken as first function always. Now write it. Now tan x minus 1 differentiation of second function. Second function is tan x plus 1. Differentiation of tan x plus 1 minus second function tan x plus 1 and differentiation of tan x minus 1. First function differentiation of second function minus second function differentiation of first function, dividing by first function square. What was the first function? Tan x minus 1. Tan x minus 1 whole square. Now do the differentiation of tan x plus 1 and tan x minus 1 here, right here. From this table you can see the differentiation directly. Tan x minus 1, the differentiation of tan x is sec square x. Differentiation of tan x is sec square x and minus 1. Differentiation of plus 1 is 0. So you can write 0 here, minus. Similarly tan x plus 1 as it is, and differentiation of tan x minus 1. Tan x sec square x and minus 1 once again 0, because 1 is constant term. Tan x minus 1 whole square. So this will become tan x minus 1 into sec square x, and this will become tan x plus 1 into sec square x. Now you can multiply inside the bracket. Tan x sec square x minus sec square x minus tan x sec square x into minus sec square x, dividing by tan x minus 1 whole square. Tan x sec square x is cancelled by tan x sec square x. So minus sec square x and minus sec square x will become minus 2 sec square x, dividing by tan x minus 1 whole square. So this was the final derivative of tan x plus 1, tan x plus 1 upon tan x minus 1. This was the final answer. Now remember that these are the certain formulas of differentiation. Differentiation of x raised to power n and x raised to power n minus 1. You have already done these formulas. Differentiation of ex is equal to e raised to power x. Differentiation of a raised to power x. A raised to power x means 2 raised to power x, 3 raised to power x, natural number raised to power x. A raised to power x log a. Differentiation of any log term, differentiation of log x is equal to 1 upon x. Differentiation of under root x is 1 upon 2 under root x. Differentiation of any constant term is 0. Differentiation of sin x is equal to cos x. Differentiation of cos x is equal to minus sin x. Differentiation of tan x is equal to sec square x. Differentiation of cot x is equal to minus cosec square x. Differentiation of sec x is equal to sec x tan x. Differentiation of cosec x is equal to minus cosec x cot x. These formulae you have done already. Now I am doing some new formulas. This is the inverse function. We will do the inverse function later on, but this time we are using this function. Sine inverse, differentiation of sine raised to power minus 1x. This is called inverse function. So the inverse function, so sine inverse x, differentiation of sine inverse x is equal to 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. Similarly, differentiation of cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. Differentiation of tan inverse x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. Differentiation of cot inverse x is equal to minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. Differentiation of sec inverse x is equal to 1 upon x into under root x square minus 1. Differentiation of cosec inverse x is equal to minus 1 upon x into under root x square minus 1. We will use these functions here also. Again, I am taking one of the question of chain rule. Let y is equal to sine under root tan x. We cannot apply product rule here. We cannot apply chain rule here. We cannot apply product rule here. We cannot apply quotient rule here. We can apply chain rule here only. So how will you decide? How can you apply chain rule? Take this one is first, this one is second, and this one is third. Step by step. dy by dx is equal to, first of all, we will do the differentiation of sine without consideration of under root tan x. Differentiation of sine only. So look from there. Differentiation of sine x is equal to cos. Don't look here. What is given here? Differentiation of sine is cos. Write inside the term as it is. Now differentiation of under root, that will be the second step. First step differentiation of sine, second step differentiation of under root. Now what is the differentiation of under root? 1 upon 2 under root x. X means tan x. 1 upon 2 under root tan x. This is the second step. Now third step, inside the under root, that will be the third step. So tan x, differentiation of tan x. What is the differentiation of tan x? Sec square x. So first step, differentiation of sin x. That will be the cos under root tan x. Differentiation of under root term, that is 1 upon 2 under root tan x. Differentiation of tan x, sec square x. Start from here and end with here. First, second, third. First we will decide the steps of chain rule. So first step sine, second step under root, third step tan x. So sine cos under root tan x, under root 1 upon 2 under root tan x, and tan x, that is sec square x. So furthermore it can be written cos under root tan x into sec square x dividing by 2 under root tan x. This is the final answer. We will do some more questions using chain rule because we have to do all the questions by chain rule in class 12th. Understood, children? Take one more question of chain rule. Under root 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. Under root 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. So first of all, decide the steps. First step under root. Second step 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. So first of all decide the steps. So dy by dx is equal to differentiation of under root. What is the differentiation of under root? Without seeing inside the under root. Differentiation of under root, that is 1 upon 2 under root 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. Now second step, inside the under root. Inside the under root is numerator upon denominator. So you can apply quotient rule here. So d by dx of 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. Like this. Once again, I am telling you once again. First of all, we will do the differentiation of under root term, that is 1 upon 2 under root 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. Then we will do the differentiation of the term inside the under root. So what is the term inside the under root? 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x. So we will apply quotient rule here. So this can be written, this is the denominator of denominator. So you can write here under root 1 minus sin x upon 2 under root 1 plus sin x. Now here apply quotient rule. This is first function and this is second function. So first function 1 minus sin x, differentiation of second function 1 plus sin x minus 1 plus sin x, differentiation of 1 minus sin x, and square of denominator 1 minus sin x whole square. Now at last do the differentiation of 1 plus sin x here and 1 minus sin x here. So 1 minus sin x upon 1 plus sin x. You can write it like this. 1 minus sin x, differentiation of 1 is 0, sin x is cos x. No need to write 0 every time. Minus 1 plus sin x, 1 minus sin x. Now multiply. One by 2 outside, 1 minus sin x (1 minus sin x upon 1 plus sin x). So cos x minus sin x cos x. Minus. This minus will become plus. So cos x plus sin x cos x dividing by 1 minus sin x whole square. So sin x cos x is cancelled. Cos x plus cos x 2 cos x. So 1 by 2 1 minus sin x upon 1 plus sin x. 2 cos x dividing by 1 minus sin x whole square. So 2 is cancelled by this 2 and this under root is cancelled by this 2 also. So 1 minus sin x, this is cancelled by this 2, you can get 3 by 2 here. So you can write cos x upon under root 1 plus sin x and 1 minus sin x raised to power 3 by 2. So this is the final answer of This is the final answer of 1 plus sin x upon 1 minus sin x under root. So this was the chain rule. I think you are understanding. Take one more question. So now I am starting the exercise 5.2 of NCERT. NCERT class 12. Exercise 5.2. The first question is sine. Question number 1, exercise 5.2. Y is equal to sine x square plus 2. You cannot apply product rule here. Some students are always confused, we can apply product rule here or not. So here you cannot apply product rule because sine is not separate from x square plus 2. X square plus 2 is the angle of sine here. So you cannot apply product rule here. So without under root x square plus 2, sine is nothing. So you can apply chain rule. So first of all, dy by dx of sine. First of all, differentiation of sine only. Remember that without seeing inside. First of all, differentiation of sine, that is cos. Write this term as it is, x square plus 2. So differentiation of sine is cos. Now, second step, differentiation of this bracket term. X square is 2x and 2 is 0. 2 is constant term, so differentiation of 2 is 0. So x square plus 2, differentiation of x square plus 2 is 2x plus 0. So furthermore, you can apply 2x into cos x square plus 2. This is the final answer. This was the question number 1 of NCERT exercise 5.2. Now I am taking one more question. Question number 4. Sec tan under root x. Question number 4. Y is equal to sec tan under root x. Sec tan under root x. Sec tan under root x. So first of all, we will decide the step. First we will do the differentiation of sec x, sec only, then tan, then under root. So we are having 3 steps here. First is sec, second is tan, and third is under root. Now I am writing the previous question. Once again, first step differentiation of sec, second step differentiation of tan, third step differentiation of under root x. So dy by dx, I am writing here once, first, second, third. No need to write these things. Simply these are for simplification. Now sec x, differentiation of sec x tan x. Now x is tan under root x here. Sec tan under root x. Tan under root x. This is the differentiation of sec only. So close in this bracket. This is the first step. Now differentiation of this tan. Differentiation of tan is sec square x. So differentiation of this tan is sec square under root x. So we have done the differentiation of tan also. Now under root x. Differentiation of under root x. From here you can apply directly. So 1 upon 2 under root x. So this is the final solution of sec tan under root x. So this was the chain rule, and we have done completely the exercise of 5.2. Some questions you can do, then I will do the next time. These questions, rest of the question I will do next time. Thank you very much.